1%er Podcast with Sam Bakhtiar, bringing you the 1% knowledge to help you reach your full potential. Learn what it takes to rise above the 99% and become a 1%er.
Hey guys, what's going on? This is Sam Bakhtiar, the host of 1%er Podcast, and today I have somebody very special that's coming all the way from Europe, Daniel Weinstock, in the house.
Hi Sam, thanks so much for inviting me.
It's
an honor for me.
Welcome to America. Welcome to my house. Thank you. I know you're here for a few days, so I'm glad that I could connect with you. Daniel is one of the top business and personal development coaches in German-speaking countries.
Yeah.
And you have a method that you talk about. It's called instant change.
Yes.
Right? And that's what I really want to talk to you about. Tell me about instant change and tell me, what do you do with that?
Okay, the instant change method is a method where you can use it for transforming limiting beliefs and fears in minutes and sometimes in seconds. So it's very fast, and normally if somebody has the fear of maybe speak in front of people or whatever, you need to, with coaching, you need to get people into a process, and also longer process, till they have their transformation. And instant change is a very quick transformation. So it's like 5 minutes, 4 minutes.
So you mean to tell me you can get rid of somebody's limiting beliefs?
Yeah.
You know that quickly? Because
yeah.
That's kind of like, if that's true,
yeah.
this can be huge for everyone,
yeah.
because everybody wants instant results, and we know, from many different things, results are not instant. But how can you transfer somebody's limiting beliefs in minutes or seconds?
That's very good. It's because the instant change method is not only working in the brain. So you have many techniques out there like hypnosis, NLP, and whatever. And you're working with the brain, so you're working with the conscious and unconscious mind. Mm-hmm. The instant change method is a little bit different because it works in all three areas of the human system. We also have not only the brain, we also have our body cells, and the body cells are carrying information. That's why the body cells that's why the cell knows it is a nose cell or an eye cell. If the cell doesn't know if it is a nose or an eye cell, we would be a brown slimy mud. We would look like shit, right? Yeah. without that information. So it also works in the cell information, because also limitation can be saved in cells.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And also we have our energy field around us, our aura. So, and the good thing about instant change is it works in all three areas of the human system at the same time.
Wow. So tell me about a couple of their success stories. Mm-hmm. Tell me like a couple of success stories when somebody came in that had X limiting beliefs. Yeah. And after a few days you're working out with them, what happened?
I was attending a seminar a few weeks ago. And I said to myself, there was one of the attendees, his name was Brian. And Brian, I picked him because he was very limited. He was in, how do I say it? He was working for a company, yeah. He was working for a company, and he had the fear going out of the company and to be self-employed. And then I started working with him. I only picked him. And now he told me, Daniel, it is pretty amazing. He was, from the whole group, he is the most successful because we removed his fears and limiting beliefs. Oh God, his greatest fear was to go out of this company and lose all the security and everything he built up for 12 years.
A lot of people have that though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the crossroad of when you...
He didn't trust himself. That was his problem. And I told him the only security you have is yourself.
Yeah.
And that's it. And I'm working on him, and he's the most successful from the whole class. He made about, in I think 8 weeks now, he made about 800,000 euros.
Wow. I bet you he wasn't making that in his company.
Sorry?
I bet you he wasn't doing that working for a company.
That's it. And he was earning 100,000 a year in this company.
Wow. So tell me, how'd you work with them? Tell me, some of the things that you've done with them that all of a sudden, because now, everybody's curious. Everybody's watching this. Yeah. I'm like, man, I have all this limiting beliefs. How can I go make that kind of money? How can I get rid of some of my limiting beliefs and all that kind of stuff? So what was some of the things you did to work with them?
I worked with him on the fear. The good thing about instant change is you don't have to go back where where all the fear is and all the troubles are and everything. You don't have to go back to the past. For me, it's very important how he feels about everything, because there is a saying: if you can feel it, you can do it, and that's true. His goal was being a billionaire, getting a billion. And I asked him, how do you feel about it? And he said, I'm very scared about it. I can't really feel it because I'm doing 100,000. And then what I did is I implemented his goals in his whole human system. So the goals are not outside, I like to have. It's inside, I am. I am, and that's the important thing. That's what we did.
And when did you first get in this space? I mean, tell me a little bit about your history now.
Yeah.
You're German, but you live in Spain.
Yeah.
When did you first get into personal development and business coaching?
I was 17 years old when I read my first book. It was from Dr. Joseph Murphy, The Power of Your Unconscious Mind.
Subconscious mind.
Subconscious mind. Yep. Yeah. That was pretty amazing for me. And things started to change because I was a mechanic. Yeah, I learned to be a mechanic, and after that I went to sales. I sold insurances and everything, financial service, for about 9 years, from my 18th birthday to the 27th, I think. For 9 years, and I struggled a lot. I had a lot of limiting beliefs. I had the belief of the fear of not getting successful, and the fear of getting successful at the same time. So
you didn't want to. So you were stuck in the middle, right?
Yeah.
You were stuck in the middle. I have fear of success, but I also have a fear of failure.
Yeah,
Gosh, that's funny.
That's it. Yeah, it was.
But you know what? Now that I think about it, no matter what anybody says, I think we all do, don't we? I mean, a lot of people, obviously, they have a fear of failure.
Yeah.
But I think deep down, some of us have fear of success.
Of success and are afraid of their own greatness.
Yes.
Inside of them.
Yes. Okay. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but when I thought about it, I'm like, I think everybody, to a certain degree, have that.
Yeah.
Okay. So what happened?
And then, I made a decision. Everything in life is a decision. Yeah, yep. That's it. I made a decision. I went out from my company I've built for 4 weeks, and I was sitting on the ground, and I was painting I was writing all the strategies and everything I learned, and I was working very hard on myself and on my company. So not in the company, but at the company. And that was one of my biggest breakthroughs, because after that I 5x'd my business in 4 weeks and worked only half.
So you 5x your business and decrease your time working in half.
Yeah.
What was the major breakthrough? The major breakthrough was when?
The major breakthrough was, you mean from the time? When?
Yeah.
It was 2008.
What happened?
2008, 11 years ago. It happened. This happened that I 5x'd my business in only 4 weeks. That was my breakthrough, and then I was seeing, hey, I began to believe in me, and I said, wow, I really can do results I've never believed.
So can you tell me some of the adjustments you made to 5x your business and decrease your time in half?
Yeah, the most thing, 95% was working on myself. was personality, my mindset about everything. I was complaining about everything. I was thinking there are not enough people, there is not enough money on this planet and everything. So I changed that in that 4 weeks.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Changed my mindset.
So I wholeheartedly believe that your income is never going to outgrow you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Your personal development matches your income. Right.
That's it.
You can't.
Your self-worth.
Exactly. You can't have $1,000 mindset.
Yeah.
And make $1 million, right?
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
How?
Right. Until you have you have to have the $1 million mindset first to be able to make $1 million, not vice versa, right?
Yeah.
But the cool thing is, once you made the $1 million, once you 5 extra business, that gives you momentum, that gives you confidence, that gives you, whoa, look, I can do this.
That's it. But there are also people that are making $1 million with $1,000 mindset, but they lose 999,000 of it in the next month.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. They lose. Yeah, they lose it all. Yeah, we know a lot of people like that, right?
Yeah.
They make $1 million. Those are the people who I think their mindset, and they're really afraid of success.
Yeah.
They have like a Ed Milet calls it a thermostat, success thermostat.
That's it.
Once they hit
Money
a certain point,
thermostat.
it just
That's
goes right back down.
Yeah.
Right.
That's it.
Awesome.
That's it.
So tell me how then you started, coaching people and developing people and implementing all these changes to the masses.
I was seeing my results, and then it starts that people ask me, Daniel, how did you do it? Some self-employed people are coming to me and say, Daniel, can you coach me? And I said, I don't know, but I can show you my strategy. Mm-hmm. And then I really felt this is my way, this is my vision, this is my thing I have to go for. Help people being more successful.
Yeah.
And then I started with all that techniques, so NLP and hypnosis and everything, because I just learned from myself that 95% is your mindset, is your personality. Mm-hmm. And I started with that. And then I made everything, I think. I made every training out there in personal development, energy, coaching, and everything. It was...
So you basically became obsessed.
Yeah.
You became obsessed in basically human performance.
That's it.
About mindset, peak potential, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
When did you actually, say, you know what, I'm going to make a business? Obviously there's enough demand for it. I love doing it.
Yeah.
I love what it has done for me. Yeah. Now I want to go show it to the whole world. Yeah. When that come by?
Really quickly. Really quickly after my results. Yeah. It showed up, and I said, I want to do it.
Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. And so far, tell me some of the German-speaking countries that you...
Yeah, the last 11 years I was working in the German-speaking countries. So it's Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. And I'm doing bigger groups or speakings, or small groups, depends on what they are, what the goals are.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, when are you going to break your methods into the U.S. now?
Yeah.
Are you going to do it now?
Yeah.
That's why you're here.
That's why I'm here.
So tell me the plan.
So my plan is to build more strategic partnerships and be on more podcasts and just show people the method. Just show them that it is possible to have an instant change, not to be in a process like months or weeks or sometimes years. There are years in a process. We have 327 million people on this planet Earth. They are taking medication because they are depressed. Yeah. And everything because of emotions. So what really is the success behind instant change is, I think we are living on a planet, and for me this planet is not called planet Earth, for me it's planet emotion. I call it planet emotion, because everything we are doing or not doing is because of an emotion, right?
Yep.
So, and the thing is, if there is a fear or limiting belief, behind that is a stuck emotion. And what instant change is doing, the emotion is like a glue. Okay, so let's say the emotion is here, and you have a fear. Mm-hmm. You remove that information, the fear can go. Not the information, the emotion. Yeah. that's it. Remove the emotion and the fear can go. Remove the emotion, transform the emotion behind that, and everything can go.
Wow.
That's the cool thing about it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, where can some of the people find some of your work, some of the stuff that you've done? Is there a website?
Yes.
What is the website?
It's www.instant-change.com.
There you
go.
go.
I have it in German and English now. We're just building up the websites and also have a German online seminar if someone wants to join. Yeah.
That's really awesome, man, because, when it comes to anything these days, it's all about timing.
Yeah.
Right? It's all about timing. If you can get results faster and better, why not?
And what we've been seeing, we just launched it 4 months ago. So I developed this process for 8 years, and now we launched it 4 months ago. And what I was seeing is that there are people out there, they are paying for speed.
Yeah. Oh, I am.
They said, hey, I don't want to go in this transformation. I don't like coaching. I don't like whatever. I don't like to be in a process. I want to have a result.
Yeah.
And that's it. And with instant change, it's possible now.
Well, I always tell everybody, I pay for two things, convenience and speed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if I can get something done faster, why not?
Yeah.
This way I can move on to the next thing and be able to, get more things done. I don't really have a lot of time. Oh my God, I got to go through this process 6 months or 8 months or 9 months. If there's a better, faster way,
that's it.
If there's a hack to it, why wouldn't you want to take the hack?
I see you paying for speed, right?
Yeah. Except I'm that old guy now that drives a Lamborghini 70 miles an hour. I don't even speed anymore. when I was younger and dumber, I get up. But now I'm like, oh man, I have too much to lose. I don't want to get an accident. I don't want to get get a ticket.
Yeah.
And all that kind of stuff. But, it just comes from maturity. But maturity also comes from managing your time. I'm a huge advocate of time management.
Cool. Yeah.
We went back and forth many times to try to schedule this podcast because I manage my time very ruthlessly.
Yeah. And that's good.
Yeah.
That's what everybody should do.
Yeah, and I value
We don't have time to waste.
And I value time.
Yeah,
that's why. I value time. If I can get something done easier, faster, and there's a hack to it, why not? I remember I was at Penn State. I was taking a chemistry class, and my chemistry teacher, he was like a PhD in chemistry. He was so smart, but yet when he was solving a problem, he was going the long way to get the answer, right? To solve this chemical problem, it took like 5 or 6 minutes. So one time I said, Dr. Pollock, his name was Dr. Pollock, Dr. Pollock, why don't you just do that, divided by that, times it by that, you get the same answer every time. And he goes, well, that's not how you do it. That's it. So I found a hack how to get the answer faster rather than going the long way. It seems like you have kind of done the same thing.
That's it.
You find an adjustment to be able to speed up the process of getting rid of limiting beliefs, and all that. So since you've studied so much, about peak performance, human performance, psychology, subconscious mind, what are some of the top books? Name me the top 3 books that you read on the subject, because I'm fascinated by this stuff.
I'm not a big book reader.
You're not a book
I'm writing a book now about the instant change method. It's coming out in a few weeks.
Okay.
But I'm not a big reader.
Okay.
So I learned from people. I love learn from people in the practice.
Okay. Who have you learned from? The top 3 people that you have learned from that in this space.
In this space, I learned from Bob Proctor.
Bob Proctor.
I learned also from I learned so much from many people. I don't have my top 3.
Would you say Anthony Robbins probably?
Also, yes, of course, Tony Robbins. He is a big star, and what he's doing is pretty cool, right? And for me, it was like taking a bit of this, taking a bit of that, of this, and then building. I've built a completely new method, so you can't relate it to anything else.
Got it.
That's it.
Got it.
And for me, it feels like 20% I did for creating this method, and 80% was given. That is like, for me, that was the most exciting thing I was working on, and then was going faster and faster and faster and faster and faster.
So what do you mean 20% you did, 80% was given? You mean 80% of the information was out there, you just took it and applied it in a different way to be able to get your method? Is that what you're saying?
No more. I was doing maybe 20% of the work.
Got it.
When I created it. And it was more, how did you say it in English when you have someone that told you what to do?
Someone who told you what
a
to
guidance.
do.
I have a big guidance.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. So moving forward, what is your vision with Instant Change? What is your vision? What do you want to do?
I have
how do you want to leave your legacy?
a crazy big vision. I want to help 1 billion people with it, because I know there's so many problems out there, right? And people are getting ill from their fears and limiting beliefs, limitations and everything. There's so many depressed people also out there. And what I really want for people is to free them from all these kind of things.
So we know that your psychology can actually make you physically sick.
Yes.
You know
90% of all the illnesses are coming from stress, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. So there you have it. We have Daniel Weinstock, instant-change.
Yeah.
Right. Instant-change.com.
Yes.
Go check him out. He's going to be coming to the U.S. more and more often.
Yes.
He's in German-speaking country. Anything else?
We also make a seminar next year in LA to learn. So for people who wants to learn the method.
Got it.
They can learn it directly from me. We have now 142 people that are working with me and coaching the people in the German-speaking areas, making instant change. And now we want to go global, and I can't do it on my own. I can't do it with 142 people, so we need a lot more people. And
so for people who are interested in learning the method,
they are coaches right now, and they say, I want to have faster results for my clients.
So you can teach other coaches to be able to use your method for their clients and things like that. Yeah. Do you have a date of your seminar in LA yet for next year?
In the end of March.
End of March.
Yeah.
There you have it, man.
Yes.
End of March, LA. Daniel Weinstock is bringing the instant change method to the US, and I'm always a big fan of anything that you can do to hack life and to get things faster. Yeah. Anything else you want to add before?
I think that's it.
Appreciate you being on the show.
Thanks so much. Sam, it was an honor for me. Thank you so much.